Hi all, this is Manisha Narang and welcome back to Leverage IELTS, brought to you by Leverage Edu, your trusted study abroad expert. Even if you are great at speaking English, understanding it, and even more great at writing it, there is still something that you will have to learn if you want to ace this exam. अब आप कहेंगे Manisha, come on, this can't be true. You are teaching us English in all these videos and now this? I know English. What else is there to learn? Well, not only for IELTS, but an exceptional skill to have even in your life is time management. See, we need three things when it comes to any exam: the knowledge of that particular exam, confidence, and time management. Through Leverage IELTS videos, we have already been teaching you guys a lot of these things. और आज हम देखेंगे how we can manage our time at its best ताकि हम अपना IELTS exam smoothly दे पाएं. Panic ना करें because there will be time constraints in each section and आप कोई question miss ना करें because every single mark matters. We'll look at some tips for every module जिन्हें आप बहुत easily adopt कर पाएंगे. So without further ado, let's move to our first section, which is listening. जब आप IELTS listening section में you get time to look through the questions before they start the audio, you really need to look through these specific details like who are they talking about, the time they are talking about, any location, and underline these keywords in your question: who, what, when, and of course underline other relevant words beforehand. Listen carefully to all the numbers, names, milestones. With these, आपको एक idea हो जाएगा कि अब इस specific चीज़ की बात हो रही है and you'll be able to focus when they give out the answers so that you don't end up wasting your time on these things when the audio is being played. Always and always read around blanks. इससे instantly आपको एक idea हो जाएगा कि what your answer might sound like. You can go through all the spellings as soon as you are done with the questions for a particular section. Our next section is reading. Most of the students find this section to be the most difficult one. Why? Well, because in reading, हमें अलग से answers को answer sheet पर transfer करने का time नहीं मिलता. And also, it's because many of us find it difficult to focus properly and read. In fact, every section requires your full concentration. हम क्या करते हैं? Back and forth, बार-बार questions and passages पर switch करते हैं. Why? क्योंकि हम एक बार में अच्छे से question का meaning को grab ही नहीं कर पाते as there are time constraints. और हम इस तरह questions miss कर देते हैं. Whenever you are reading questions, take 3 to 4 seconds extra, but उसके meaning को अच्छे से grab करने का try करो. And same goes for the passage. Don't go through all the lines 10 times. Just read the lines carefully and try to understand them. इससे आपका बहुत time save होगा क्योंकि हम बार-बार same चीज़ पढ़ने में time waste नहीं करेंगे. Try this strategy. It's called skimming and scanning. जहाँ आप important keywords underline करते हैं and unwanted sentences को skim. मतलब जो words question में हैं उन्हें या उनके synonyms को हम passage में scan करते हैं and unwanted sentences पर ध्यान नहीं देते. Do you want to try this strategy right now? Well, let's take this question. Now we have these passages for this question. What do you think is the word we can take from the question and scan that specific word in the passage? Bridge? Let's take 30 seconds and see if you can find this word or its synonym in the passage through scanning. Here, it says bridge jobs, and again, here, we can see the word bridge jobs. Now, we go to the question and read the options. A. Tend to attract people in middle salary ranges. B. Are better paid than some full-time jobs. C. Originated in the United States. D. Appeal to distinct groups of older workers. The passage says the best way to tempt the old to go on working may be to build on such bridge jobs. Here, through tempt, we can see the writing is saying something about appealing to the workers. Now we will skim this part of the passage and move on here where it says nearly half of all men and women who had been in full-time jobs in middle age moved into such bridge jobs at the end of their working lives. So we got the idea that the correct option is D, where it says that bridge jobs appeal to distinct groups of older workers. Now, you see how skimming and scanning saves our time and is a great technique to solve questions. My next tip is that you divide your time wisely. See, the first passage always tends to be easy and it gets a little tougher as you go on. So, give your first passage 15 minutes because the first passage hamesha easy hota hai. Then, keep 20 minutes for your second passage and lastly for your third passage, keep at least 25 minutes. Try to grab the structure of each passage through speed reading. Speed reading is basically you reading the passage in seconds. And also while you read, try to understand it as much as possible. Now, before starting your questions, try करें कि आप ये समझें कि किस पैराग्राफ में किस चीज़ की बात हो रही है. Through speed reading, it will save you a lot of time. क्योंकि आपको पता होगा आपको एक पर्टिकुलर आंसर के लिए कहाँ हंट करना है. And if you want to improve your reading, you can try reading newspapers, articles, and anything which will help you with your reading skills. The next tip is to leave what you don't find, and it is very important. Don't just stay stuck if you are not able to find the correct answer. In these times, it is best to just stay calm and move on to the next question. Plus, we can always go back to the missing question. Also, keep the matching questions for the end. They are a little tougher than others and बाकी questions करने के बाद थोड़ा easy हो जाता है matching questions attend करना. Let's move on to writing. So, IELTS writing section में task 2 cater करता है double the weightage as compared to task 1. I will surely suggest you all to pick the second task first because it contains more weightage, hence needs more time and attention. For task 2, first analyze करें कि आप पूछे गए question के favor में रहेंगे या against या दोनों points पर view देंगे. Then on your question paper, jot down 2 to 3 points जो आप convey करेंगे अपने essay में. And please go with the very first thoughts that come to your mind because the examiner won't check how great opinions you have about things. They are just there to focus on your English. Through this, आपके पास एक flow होगा and again, mind में एक structure होता है तो easily हम अपने thoughts manage कर सकते हैं and एक अच्छा essay create कर सकते हैं. Then, take 5 to 6 minutes to proofread your essay. Check your spellings, grammar, and any word you want to change. Remember this strategy as plan, write, and check. For task 1, figure out major differences in the given chart or graph or table and then plan कि आप किन differences के बारे में points लिखेंगे and then write. Take 3 to 4 minutes to carefully go through what you have written so you can check the grammar, spelling mistakes and see if you want to change any word or anything else. Plan, then write, then check. Go with this flow and you will never go out of time. I hope आप अपना time management skill को improve कर सकेंगे through these tips. I am saying this again. Time management is very important for IELTS. Focus on this जितना आप अपनी English पर focus कर रहे हैं. So with this, let's start this interesting IELTS journey together. Stay tuned for more content and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to make sure you are notified of all the upcoming videos.